everybody. Happy Wednesday. Happy scoping out. Today we're talking about energy and how to revive yourself when you've lost your inner pep. So we are talking about that inner pep, right? Not the outer pep. If you're tired, go take a nap. That one's easy. But what happens when we're running low on our batteries? What happens when there's all these things that we need to do, maybe even want to do, but we just can't get ourselves there? Well, I was taking a little walk yesterday. I walked a dog in the middle of the day. She's a husky. She hates the heat. Poor thing, can hardly make it around. But the air-conditioned room makes her think that, oh, we should go. So we go. And in the neighborhood, I saw a gentleman outside working on a project he's been working on for a while. And yesterday I said, hey, it's looking good. And he said, yup. Not thank you. Yup. And because there was the disconnect, because, obviously I had the prejudice in mind, the bias in mind. In my head, I would have said, oh my gosh, thank you so much. It's hard work. But he was proudly working on it, and he was very happy. And it was clear that even though this was arduous work, he was at the time shoveling cement. So it was heavy, it was hot, miserable, right? Even in spite of all of that, or maybe even because of all of that, I don't know, he had this pride, and it clearly fueled him, and he just kept shoveling, and he was feeling good. And I thought, how interesting that he has this level of pride that doesn't even, there's no deference to me. He didn't need my approval. He didn't need my observation that it's looking good, right? He was working from this place inside of himself. And a part of me really envied that part that was just like, yep, I'm kind of badass, right? Because I know my response would have been, oh my gosh, thank you so much. Oh, this has been so hard. I really appreciate it. That means a lot to me. And as I continued my walk, I thought to myself, well, gosh, the difference is gratitude versus pride, but the end result is actually the same, isn't it? The end result is this little thing inside of us that is keeping count of our successes, no matter what they look like, no matter where they come from, that fuels us from the inside out, that keeps us going, that gives us the oomph we need to keep doing the hard task, right? So what I want you to walk away with today, what I want you to go out into the world with today, is the idea is start looking at your successes, and whether that's pride or gratitude or exploration or curiosity or playfulness, whatever that thing is for you that gets you going, ooh, I want to do more of this, right? That's what you want to tap into, because oftentimes what happens with a big task, even if it's a task that we think we want to do, build a business, start a nonprofit, something in purpose, right? Something that feels really good. I've always wanted to do this. Why can't I motivate myself to do it, right? Especially in those times, what begins to happen is we start looking at all the things that need to be done still. We start looking at all the stuff that hasn't been done yet. We start looking at our progress as though we're in arrears, as though we're behind, as though because we haven't done enough fast enough, we aren't good enough, right? And then if we do catch a break, if something does happen, instead of being like, woohoo, that's a win, that's something I didn't have to pay for, that was a donation, or that was whatever, instead of really feeling the gratitude or the pride or the curiosity, the excitement, we feel relief, right? So big difference between relief and gratitude. Relief is an appreciation for what didn't happen. Okay. The focus is on what you don't want to have happen, though, right? Where gratitude is an appreciation for what has happened, where the focus is on what you want. So you see how one is, okay, they're both appreciation, but one is almost counterproductive because it still has a focus on what didn't. I see this all the time in people who have, thought they had a medical test perhaps out there, and they, the worst of the worst was possible, right? They go into their doctor's appointment, they get the good news, cancer's in remission, or this thing that we thought you had, you don't have. And the reaction they have is relief. Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness that didn't happen. Okay, that's still appreciation. But because it's with a focus on what you didn't want, what ends up happening is you go into, okay, now I can make it to my business meeting on time. The focus is immediately on what else is it that I have to do. There's nothing inherent in relief that puts fuel back into the bucket that you used during the time that you were worrying, right? Where gratitude, I'm healthy. I'm healthy. I'm healthy. oh, thank goodness, I'm healthy. The focus is on what you want. And the attention doesn't immediately divert to, okay, what do I have to do next? The attention actually goes into your body, into your mind, and rewires your brain for gratitude, playfulness, curiosity, excitement, pride, right? A healthy pride. So what we want to make sure we're doing is when we are expressing appreciation, we want to do it from this place where our attention is on the thing we want, not the thing we don't want. And what we'll find over time as we create a new default, we run out of that inner pep a lot less often. We keep that inner pep. We stay motivated, at least insofar as we're in our natural cycles, right? We're never going to be so motivated we don't have those down cycles. Those down cycles are natural, they're normal. Love yourself for them. We need time to rejuvenate in all ways possible. We do have the opportunity to lengthen those cycles though, right? To stay in a motivated place longer with this place of gratitude, or in this man's instance, pride, right? Makes sense? Yay! Okay, so you're going to go out into the world. That's our homework, right? What is our inner motivator? Is it pride? Is it gratitude? Gratitude's a great big one for me. I realized this on my walk yesterday. I love feeling grateful. That actually feels really good to me. So that's one for me. What's yours? Let me know in the comments. Share this video. I want to hear from you. I want to hear from your friends. I want to see what this looks like for everybody, because I know it's got to be a little bit different. And let me know how this changes your motivation, your movement forward in everything that you're building, either here on Periscope live every Wednesday at 8:30 Mountain Time, on the YouTube channel in the comments, or on my blog at tiffanyhammond.com/blog. Just remember that it is Triffany with an R in there. So that's it. That's it for me. Good luck to you. I can't wait to hear what this does for you. I can't wait to hear what you discover about yourself and what lights you up inside that you didn't even know was there. How exciting. Take good care of yourselves. Create a great week, and I'll see you next week.